What's up, guys? Welcome
Welcome back.
back. Before we start, you know what to do. Hit the share button, hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, and the bell button. There's so many freaking buttons, man. Just do what you gotta do to make sure you get a notification when we put up an episode. And Bill Gates'
Funny
daughter gets married with the servants masked up and the elite unmasked. Who are the servants? The black and the Mexicans. You will not find a single white guy in that gathering.
Not
Because
only that, Mr. Climate, they took down trees to open up space. They cut down trees so her wedding would be perfect. So these are the same lunatics. Massive, obviously massive carbon footprint. They're flying everybody with the private jets and the stuff in a massive wedding venue.
rules for thee, not for me.
Black folks, minority folks, hardworking Americans of all background, people that they served over there, they had to be muzzled up, but the rest of them were no mask.
Did they check for vaccines? Vaccine cards?
No, I'm sure. That's just for working people.
Shits and giggles.
Not only that, my question is, this lizard lunatic that from computer running a vaccine business, God knows what. That's number one reason that I don't trust it. One of the people that just absolutely have zero trust is the Bill Gates. His involvement, especially with the injections in Africa and stuff, which people in Africa hate him, right? He can't go any other place, even in this country. And was coming out, he just had an interview saying, oh, some people say that we are profiting from vaccination, mandatory vaccination, me and Dr. Fauci. No crap. Of course you do.
Well, he has a patent on the
Right,
on the
of course you do.
coronavirus.
Not only that, my question is, these people saying they want to force people over time to reduce or eliminate the consumption of meat. Okay? I was wondering, in his daughter's wedding, if they served bug burgers. Because they're just promoting for people to eat bugs.
Guys,
Right?
this
So
is
bugs are not bad. They have a lot of protein and stuff.
this is the interesting part. Listen,
Yeah.
this is the interesting part. Last year, when we had the lockdowns and all that stuff, Amazon Prime came out with this series called Utopia. Okay, great series, and they had to take it down because the series was about a pandemic, a man-made virus breakout by a corporation that was purposely spreading a virus to sell vaccines. And what the vaccines was for a population control process.
Injections. Don't use the
Okay,
V.
whatever, injection. Okay,
They already take some of our videos now.
so that's what Utopia the series
They
was
already
made.
say it. I mean,
And
they
and
say
that
it
reminds me
clearly.
of Bill Gates, okay? That definitely reminds me of Bill Gates because the entire thing was based on a comic book, series of comic books. And the person who was actually drawing the comic books, look, if you could find the series, definitely watch it because it will make the hair on the back of your neck stand up. That's how crazy it was.
What is interesting is their utopia is actually hell. That's why even the liberals are running away from it. You know, New York City and stuff, as we discussed in other videos, people are just leaving the Democrat Party. And that's why I don't trust the elections. I don't trust nothing, no institution left in this country that I trust. Military to an extent, because I was in the military, so I know majority of the people. But like any other organizations, if the top is infected, that means they have infiltrated through the rank and file and, you know, especially the senior levels. There's nothing, you know, you can do. It just, society is going to go down the road.
Unless your last
and
name is
some correction
Vindman.
is going to be made at some point in some way. Life is going to go on. You know, it's happened, you know, other empires, other big. The issue is when you have a bigger country, right? Let's say if somebody has a small business and small business has a problem and the person files for bankruptcy, only affects that person and the immediate family and just a few people. But when you're talking about a massive country, especially with US being like, you know, I wouldn't say sole superpower at this point. We are not the sole superpower anymore. We have lost
No,
that.
we lost that a long time ago.
But as one of the powers, world powers, if there is going to be a collapse or just a reduction in society or just you are going to have any kind of things, when that happens, it's going to be like one of these movies that you see one big corporation going out and then you have thousands of people out of work. You know, that it can impact just the entire economy. So,
It realize this. If you look at the Middle Eastern countries right now, they don't have a lockdown. They don't have a mandate.
No,
They don't have anything going on. You look at Australia. Australia's staying lockdown. Germany's still in the lockdown. France is losing control. Canada's losing
Italy,
control.
mass protests.
Italy's mass protests. Everybody's tired of this lockdown. Okay, look, it's here to stay. There's nothing we can do about it. Get the shot. Not get the shot. It's up to you. Talk to your physician. You know, don't listen to me. Or don't listen to him about anything. We're not advising anybody on anything.
That's it. People should be free to make their own decisions.
I'll probably edit this part out because YouTube sucks. So what we're trying to say is, look, Middle East at this point has no mandate. Okay, everyone's going back to normal. They're living their life, and they are trying to get back to some sort of normalcy. And what's happening now with our economy is shot. Okay, all they're doing is printing money, and when you do print money, you devalue the money. Okay, that savings account that you have that was $100,000, that $100,000 is going to be worth $20,000 if this continues. That $100,000 is not going to get you crap anymore. That 401k that you had $300,000 in there, that $300,000 is going to turn into
inflation is taxation.
that $300,000 turn into $60,000.
They're going to pass more money for their
it's
for
gonna
their cronies.
your life is going to be destroyed regardless.
They're
Okay,
not going to come and say, "Oh, we are raising your taxes to 90% or 80%."
of course not. Look,
whatever.
with all
through
these
inflation is a direct taxation,
look
especially on working class and middle class.
look, what's going to happen is with all these regulations and mandates coming out, people are going to be without a job. Okay, when you have supply shortage, the number's going to go up. Buttigieg, I like to call him Buttigieg. He's like, oh, this is the new normal. Get used to it. You're not going to have options anymore.
Yeah.
This is by design, guys. This is what we've been talking about.
Absolutely.
This is 100% by design. They are doing this on purpose. Okay, materials are at the port. They're ready to be extracted, to be sent out to the stores. They're not allowing it to happen because once you do that, people will leave their home to go shop. That's the problem. They don't want people to leave the home. We're going to be the next Australia. That's what they're going to turn this country into. Okay? So, what's next? I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen next week, next month, or in a month. I don't even know we're going to make it till freaking Christmas.
Well, just backup plans. Everybody should have
backup
backup
plans.
for their own family.
buy food. Dry stuff. Get rice. Get beans. Anything that's dry that doesn't go bad over a year or two. Yeah. Get
cans,
canned goods, tunas, fruit in a can, like a whole bunch of stuff. I stocked up my house with a bunch of cans, bunch of dried food, rice, beans, whatever you name it.
He ate most of it already.
Yeah.
Restock.
So it's poultry is going to be expensive. Meat's going to be expensive. So if you don't have
these are all by design.
This is all by design. Exactly. I've been saying.
How come that for the length of time that I've been in this country for over 2 decades, I always heard, oh, we need energy independence from Middle East oil and all that. How come President Trump was able, with all the attacks that he endured on daily basis, on every moment of his presidency since he started running? So think about that. Remember the hysteria. Remember the attacks, vicious attacks by these like demonic people, the media, liars, absolute demons. Unjust attacks on him, and he still get energy independence. He still brought the economy back, the best economy since World War II, right? And then at the beginning, right? You remember what they were saying, the Democrat, what they were saying? Oh, this was Obama's economy that Trump inherited. Oh, really? Oh, really? So how come is this Trump's things? Now they're blaming Trump for this lunacy and all these like failures. But these are all we are saying is these are all planned. It's not just incompetent. Obviously, they are incompetent in a massive scale, but their leaders. This is all designed to. So think about it. If you're going to have economic crisis, you're going to put more people, tens of millions of people, more people on food stamp. That's what Obama did. Put approximately, if I'm not mistaken, around 13 million people more on food stamp, using that recession excuse to increase the size of government and just increase those food stamp things
So
instead of creating jobs.
exactly what happened. Obama put more people on
And
food stamp.
keeping people on dependent on
Trump
government.
came in.
Yeah.
Trump took more people off food
Off food
stamps
stamp.
than Obama did. And once Trump was taken out, Biden came in.
That
In
never
less
put
than a
people-
year, doubled the number that Obama put on food stamp. Double the number. Think about that. Anybody who's dependent on the government is controllable. You will be controlled if you're under government control. If you're dependent on the government. If you getting social security, if you're getting food stamp, if you're getting social security, low income, blah 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 blah, the government controls you.
Just by the fact that you're
because they're controlling your pocket.
just by the fact that you are not participating in economy and your limited resources, right? That means they can control you. That means you don't. It's not like, oh, if you're just living minimum wage, somebody is living minimum wage and they are receiving food stamp and state benefits, government benefits. It's not like, oh, they can just fly and do whatever they want or just participate in economy, go to a concert or whatever, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? So actually, in a sense, is diminishing people from their God-given freedom in order to be able to enjoy things in life that otherwise they would be able to do. And I'm not saying it's easy. I'm not saying no country is going to have, poor, whatever, whatnot. But what we are saying is these are all intentional. This is not like something, okay, you have up and down in the economy and it happens. They want this to happen. They are creating this crisis. This is not accidental or just a force of the market crisis.
Yep.
So
with that, guys, thanks for tuning in. Please
stay positive. Have a backup plan. People, you fear God, you fear nothing else. So that's what our motto is, and we are just taking care of family and all that like everybody else.
Yep.
But the thing is, you have to have you don't want to wait until you have some kind of societal catastrophe, and then you realize, okay, because by that time it's late. Everybody else are going to be in that situation.
Yep.
So take care of yourself, take care of your family, stay positive. Be involved with your local faith-based organizations, whatever. This, especially during a stressful time, that has meant the most to me and my family. I mean, that's my own experience. We are all sinners. You get strayed away, from the road, from the path, and if your heart is in a good place, you can just get back on the right track.
Yep.
Spiritually and emotionally. So it's never too late for that.
All right, guys. Well, you know what to do. And good news is our website is up. Go check out the merch site. Love you guys.
God bless.
Take care.